Let me know how the audio is. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Alright, let's start this wall grind. How many do I have done? Let's remove all. I've got 91 level 19 walls. Still have quite a few to go. Blueprint base? Yeah, it is. I actually copied all. I think I got 3 of their bases. Pretty sure. Just copied some right when Town Hall 18 came out, just so I had some. Oh, we got a progress base right away. Yeah, I guess. All the loot's just over here. Let's drop everything up here. Kind of an awkward angle, but why would my Royal Champion not to play? How many walls do I have left to do? I don't even, what is it, 125, I think? Is how many you can upgrade? Yeah, so I've got 34 left. Hopefully we can put a dent in that in this stream. Which one is great for war? I haven't actually tested any yet. And I just put one up for the first day in ranked mode, and I am 1 league underneath Legend right now. I'm not quite in Legend because I actually took a big break from the game before the new ranked update came out. So I hadn't attacked in months, so I was way down. So it's taken me quite a while to work my way back up. But I'm in, I think it's Electra 33, I want to say, the one right below Legend League. So I'll let you know which base works well there if you want. I need to get my Fireball leveled up too. I never did take the time to upgrade it, which really sucks because now it's meta and I'm way behind with it. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I didn't for some reason. We're actually going to miss a lot of loot on this base. I should have actually just attacked normal, because there was actually a ton of loot on this one, but it is what it is. We still got 1,000,000 elixir somehow. And I wish I had another way to spend my Dark Elixir, because my Dark Elixir is always maxed, and it's really frustrating. We're actually just going to come in from this side on this base. Might let this play out a little bit, because there's actually quite a bit of loot on this one, too. So if you guys didn't know, all you do is just take all Valkyries and all Earthquake spells. And the reason it's so good is because you just spam everything in, hit all your damage equipment on your heroes, and you'll get your 50% really quick, and you can quit out. And it'll give you your league bonus, or at least a good percentage of your league bonus. And then you can just get probably 5 attacks in per minute. I'll show you here in a bit how fast it can actually go. Where am I missing this loot? Oh, the Town Hall's over in the corner. I was going to say, where's all that loot at? I let that one play out, because obviously there was a lot. We got 1.4 million of each. Like I said, I wish there was another place I could spend my Dark Elixir. But I do have this leveled up, so I can at least spend some here. Convert 50,000 dark into 8 million gold. That's actually really nice because that's an entire wall. So we have enough to upgrade, what, 3 walls here? We get 3 more of them done. What is the best league to be at? The best league is obviously just to be at the highest league you possibly could be, because as you see, here's the bonuses. Legend gives the most. It gives 410,000 golden elixir and 2,900 dark elixir. And there's the star bonus down there as well. But it's really not that much lower, because as you see here in Electro 33, it's only 20,000 less and 100 less dark elixir. And then Electro 32 is even less. It only goes down by 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Yeah, it's only going down by 5,000 per league. So this really will work at any league. Obviously, the higher, the better. But really, it doesn't matter, because even all the way down here in Witch 18, you're still getting 270,000 of each. So it still works really good. So yeah, I'm just bringing all Valkyries, all Earthquakes, and then I'll run all the damage equipments on the heroes. I've got the Spiky Ball, Earthquake Boots on the King, Magic Mirror, Giant Arrow on the Queen, and then I have the Rage Gem, Fireball on the Warden, but my Fireball is really underleveled. I'm trying to level that up. It's only at 17. And then I have the Seeking Shield and the Rocket Spear and the Royal Champion. It's just to take out as many buildings in the shortest amount of time as possible. Starry Ores are low. Yeah, Starry Ores are a major problem right now. Like I said, trying to upgrade that Fireball, that's what I'm missing is Starry Ores, which is really frustrating because I have plenty of the other ores right now, but I can't upgrade them because I'm out of Starry Ore, which really sucks. As a free-to-play player, upgrading equipments is a nightmare. Let's hop into some more of these attacks and see what we can get here. Man, we're getting a lot of loot. Look, this base has over 1 million of each as well. Generally, that doesn't happen. If you find a base that has loot like this, obviously you can let the attack play out. But that's the best part about this attack, is it's not base dependent. You don't actually have to search. You just attack the first base that comes up because you're attacking just for that bonus anyway. But if you get a base like this that actually has loot, obviously that's just a bit extra loot you can get. It's just icing on the cake, if you will. So I'll let that play out a little bit, and then when I know I'm not really going to get much more, just back out. And I also maxed out this event pass in like 5 minutes doing this. So that's a very quick method to max that out as well. Man, I'm so used to playing on my phone screen, playing on this tablet. I keep misclicking everywhere and not being able to place anything. So like this, again, we have 1.5 million elixir, so I'll at least let a couple of these storages on the outside go down. I don't think I'm going to get that one. Yeah, my King actually will get this one down here, so I'm going to let this play out here for a second and get some more of that elixir. Never mind, my King ran right past the storage. Okay. I guess that's fine. But we still got over, what, 1.4 million elixir there? So you can see how quickly this will work. And I'll show you, too, how many attacks you can get in a minute if you're not actually letting the attacks play out like I have been lately. You can get a lot in per minute. And it works out insanely well. As you see there, we're already well over 50%. We're already at 70%. I'm going to let this play out a little bit again because there's still pretty good loot here. I did get some comments on my video about this saying that people were complaining that you had to leave the loot in the base. You definitely don't. Look, if there's a lot of loot, you can let it play out. And this attack is good enough if you have the hero equipments to get deep into the core. Look, we're going to take out the town hall with the log launcher. So we basically got everything in that base there. So you can let it play out. You don't have to miss out on any loot in the base. Sometimes you will, but... Hey, I'm good. How are you? Just trying out streaming for the first time. I was going to be grinding these walls anyway, so I figured I could try to get a stream up for you guys. See how that worked out. I don't know if you guys are interested in streams or not. Not really something I'm used to, but if you'd like to see it more, I'd be down to do it for sure. Appreciate you for stopping by. Just going to get to the 50% here and back out. Also, this is a really good way to make progress on your challenges too, like destroying monoliths, fire spitters, crafted defenses, stuff like that. You just get so many attacks in that you're really grinding really fast through those as well. Look how fast we reach that 50. We'll back out. Try to show you guys here how many attacks you can actually get in a minute if you just back out. And never mind. Right on cue, we get a base with 1.5 million of each. I will say, generally, I haven't had that good of luck finding bases with loot, but today we're on a roll. And we're going to get these walls done in no time if we keep finding bases like this. I'm definitely going to let this one play out, because there is tons of loot here that I don't want to miss out on. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get all of it, but I should be able to get the majority of it. The clan castle goes down. There were some in there. We have 2 storages down here at the bottom as well. I don't think I'm going to get the town hall because that single inferno is melting my king. Yeah, okay, we get that elixir storage, we get that gold storage. Will my royal champion take out the town hall? If she could get the town hall, that'd actually be nice, because there's a lot of loot in there. Yeah, it's going to go down. Perfect. Pretty much zeroed out the loot. We didn't get the dark elixir, but that doesn't matter because I don't need the dark elixir anyway. It was just max, and I had to convert some into gold, so I'm not too concerned there. And we're already back up to 6 million gold after we just spent it all. So you guys can see, what the heck? 2 million of each. And I am getting so lucky right now. Like I said, even if you find bases that don't have loot, it's still really fast. But if you find bases like this, it's exponentially faster. This is actually insane right now. Am I even going to get the rest of this loot? I think most of it's down here at the bottom. And unfortunately up here, that storage isn't going to get taken either because I had my royal champion up there. But it's no big deal. I'm just going to back out. I don't think I'm going to get it anyway. Do you use the earthquake to break walls or just defenses? I honestly just use it to soften up as many buildings as possible just to get to 50% quicker. That's all I'm doing. But if you want to actually strategically drop them to open certain walls, you can. But here, I'll just show you. I like to drop the king in one corner, queen in the other corner, warden, royal champion, and then I'm just earthquaking the entire base using all the damage equipments, and just look how quick this will get you to 50%. And again, I'm going to let it play out because there's a lot of loot on this base again. I'm hitting almost 100% on bases that have a lot of loot, which is actually insane. That won't always happen, just to be warned. But look, even if you do that, then you can get all the way to the core as well. Are we going to get the town hall? Do I have Phoenix on the king? Yeah, I do, so I should be able to get that town hall. Bang, and I think that's about all we're going to get, so we'll back out here. And look at that loot. We are flying through this. I'm going to go until I can afford 4 walls, so 2 from gold and 2 from elixir. And then I'll upgrade some more. So yeah, I just drop all the Valkyries in a full circle. Drop a hero on each corner, and I just drop in the log launcher as well. Then I earthquake everything, hit all the abilities, and it just coasts quickly to 50%. Yeah, it's actually an insane method. It was, I believe it was General X, he's a pro player that actually came up with this. So it's kind of taking over the meta right now. It's a crazy way to farm your walls. I'm just going to get... And if you didn't know, 70% will actually give you 100% of your bonus. But even at 60%, I got 90%, and it's not that big of a difference. So I think it's just way more efficient if the base doesn't have loot to just end as soon as you get to 50%. What is this? 2.2 million of each? Okay, I think I need to stream more often. Apparently, I have streamer luck or something like that, because this loot is ridiculous. I'm going to let this one play out again, obviously. Take a drink real quick. And like I said, I still have progress to make too on a bunch of my challenges, like taking out monoliths, I think fire spitters as well, crafted defenses. There's lots of things, so we're making pretty good progress on that as well. If my royal champion would take out that fire spitter, that'd be nice. Okay, the fox did. My royal champion wanted to be an idiot and chase something else around. Again, we missed out on a lot of the loot, but it's not even going to matter. Oh, no, 1.8 million in a progress base, and I believe all the loot pretty much is over here, so we'll just drop a group of Valkyries. Okay, then what do I want to do here? I think I'm actually going to Earthquake first, and I might as well take out all these defenses. It'll be really good progress like I was just talking about for my challenges. We'll just kind of spread our heroes out here, hit all their abilities. And this could be an easy, quick 3-star. This guy's in the Legend League as well, so that's probably why he has the progress base up. He must be damn near maxed out. Alright, where's the rest of that 50k loot? Oh yeah, it's in the clan castle here. So I'm just going to let the clan castle go down, and I'm going to end. I don't need the 3-star. It doesn't benefit me any. So we got over 2 million of each that time. Absolutely insane. So it's 8 million per wall because I have the gold pass right now. So I need to get to 16 million gold, and then we'll upgrade 4 more walls. 2.5 million gold and 2 million elixir. This is absolutely insane. I've never seen loot this consistently. A lot of times when I do this, like I said, I'm just basically attacking just for the league bonus, and then I'll back out. But I'm finding bases with 2 million loot. It's actually insane. We're going to fly through these walls right now. I don't know if I still need to destroy Infernos either. After this one, I'm actually going to look at my challenges and see what I have to do to see what I should, let the attack play out a little bit more to go for. Streamer's luck is real, yeah, apparently, because this is the first time I've ever streamed, and the loot is absolutely absurd. I've never had this kind of luck. All right, let's look at my challenges real quick. What do I have? All right, what have I not finished? Okay, donate siege machines. Obviously that one. Defend against attacks. Reach the Legend League, which I hopefully will in the next tournament. What do I have? Okay, destroy 5,000 multi-archer towers, so I'm making really good progress on that. Ricochet cannons, again, really good method for those as well. Fire spitters, multi-gear towers, and crafted defenses. All right, yeah, so this is going to actually really help me make progress towards those as well to get more gems. I just spent like 4,500 gems on some of my helpers, which I instantly regretted. So, yeah, don't recommend doing that. Because right now I wish I had my gems back, because I would much rather use them on books and stuff like that, because I am out. Found a random Town Hall 16. Okay, this one, like I said here, this one doesn't have much loot, so I'll show you this time. As soon as I hit 50%, just backing out, and look how quickly you can just get back into another attack. So you could do probably 5, probably more than 5 actually of those per minute. That's why it's so efficient. Alright, this one we're just going to end at 50% as well. I don't think it's really worth playing that one out, because we still got 600,000 gold, 400,000 elixir. Okay, 2 million elixir again. Where's it all at? I'm thinking it's probably all on the storages up here. So I'm going to use most of my Valkyries here. I'll use my King with them as well. And where else do I want to go to make some progress? Screw it. I'll just go down here by the Town Hall. Not really sure. There's so many decorations, I don't really want to even look that close to figure out exactly where everything's at. I hate these bases that are just flooded with decorations. Makes it so hard to see the defenses. Alright, we'll just back out. That one took me a little longer because I deployed kind of weird because it was a weird base. Oh, I forgot. I should have upgraded 2 million of each. I was going to upgrade walls when I got to 16 million gold, but as you see, it just goes so fast you kind of lose track of where you're at. Just make sure you're spending before your storages get full, obviously. I'm going to let this one play out again because there's a ton of loot. Where's the monolith at? Did I already take out the monolith? Oh, you can choose to turn off the decorations? When did that happen? Is that a new setting? I actually didn't know that. I should definitely do that because some of these are obnoxious. Alright, I'm just going to end. Alright, so let's spend some of this loot now. Let's go over here. We can upgrade 2 with our gold. And then we can actually upgrade 3 with our elixir. Bang. So we're making huge progress. How many walls does that leave us with here? I wish there was a separate tab here in your recommended upgrades for supercharges, because I hate them having to scroll through them to find stuff that you want. So we have 26 walls left. So yeah, so we're making insane progress. Even helps in ranked and war attacks. Wow, that's crazy. Thanks for letting me know, because I actually didn't even know that. I wonder if we could finish all these walls in one stream. That would actually be crazy. None of my Valkyries were deploying on the top right. Dang it. It's actually alright, though, because I have my King and my log launcher up there, so that's actually the most powerful part of the attack, is up in that corner. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to end. There's not a whole lot of loot on that base. As you see, we're getting these ice cubes as well. I maxed out the event doing this in like 5 minutes. Here's another base with really good loot, and I didn't deploy any up there on the right side. For some reason, it's not registering up there. Well, I use Valkyries and not Super Barbs. You can use Super Barbs as well. I just don't like having to activate them. I think Valks are a little bit faster too, just because they can do splash damage. But yeah, if you want to use Super Barbs, that works great as well. That's completely up to you. Letting this play out just a little bit here, but I'm kind of fizzling out, so I'm just going to end it. 1.6 million gold again, that's absolutely insane. I guess whenever I need to farm, I just need to start up a stream, because streamer luck apparently is real. Yeah, I'm just going to let this play out for a bit here. Try to get some of that gold. It's so weird trying to get used to the Town Hall not being a defense anymore. That's still completely throwing me off. I have such a habit of that being a defense. And it's actually messed me up in my attacks a couple times, trying to path towards it with defensive targeting troops. Definitely going to take some getting used to. But yeah, Town Hall 18 is definitely more difficult. Yeah, this loot is absolutely insane. But like I said, even if you're not finding this kind of loot, it still is a very effective method. But if you get it in a patch like this, where you're finding these kind of bases, it's absolutely insane. I don't even know how many walls we've upgraded. I think we had, what, like 36 left to go when we started, and we're already down into the 20s. Alright, just going to end here. Wasn't paying attention. I should have ended earlier. No big deal, though. It's all about just trying to be efficient. And obviously, if you have upgrades you need to farm up to afford too, this is a really quick way to fill your storages. Never had this much loot in Hammer Jam? Yeah. Unfortunately for me, during Hammer Jam, I was still a completely maxed Town Hall 17, so there was absolutely nothing for me to do, which was frustrating, but I guess it is what it is. Struggle being maxed. That's why once I max out Town Hall 18, I have another account that I'll probably start grinding on. That way I don't have no upgrades to do. All I was doing basically was just doing my ranked mode attacks, and that was it. I wasn't even doing war or anything. I like having stuff to farm for. I hate when I'm maxed and have nothing left to do. It's really, really unfortunate. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you what I like to do to upgrade too. So I have my 6 builders, obviously, and I have 5 upgrades working, and then I always keep 1 builder available just to grind walls, and then once I'm done with my walls, then I'll start using all 6 builders. In my opinion, it's the most efficient way. Have 5 upgrades going and still be able to upgrade your walls. That way your storages aren't just getting full and just sitting there. So I think this is the best way to go. Have 5 builders working, and then work on your walls, and then once your walls are done, then you have all 6 builders freed up to finish off whatever upgrades you have left. 20 levels on your RC and Hammer Jam? Damn. You ever feel demotivated by how easy progress is? Kinda, I guess. That's the nice part about having multiple accounts, though. If I do want to actually keep playing, I can just go onto a different account, obviously. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, for sure. Oh, the lower town hall. Sorry, I missed the end of your message. I misread that. Honestly, I haven't really played at the lower town hall levels. I have accounts, and I do attack strategies on them. But I really don't farm or progress on them, to be honest. I've pretty much just kind of left them there. I put 20 levels on RC in this Hammer Jam and 15 levels on all other heroes. That's insane. Were you using books and stuff like that as well? Or was that just from straight upgrade time? Man, now that you say that, I wish I would have had some motivation to play on some of my other accounts to get my hero levels up. That's insane that you were able to get that many levels. Dang it, wasn't paying attention. Was busy reading the chat, didn't see what percentage I was at. We're getting pretty close to being able to upgrade 2 more walls with my gold as well. Why can I never get... I don't know what's going on registering up here at the top right of my screen, but I keep not deploying any Valkyries up there for some reason. 1,000,000 gold again. What the heck? Books and bought builder potions and some CWL medals? Yeah, that's actually that's the move there. That's what I did back when I was really grinding, upgrading through Town Hall 17. I was buying tons and tons of builder potions and just having them constantly active, which I actually did at the beginning of Town Hall 18 as well. That's how I progressed through a lot of these upgrades here. I did book some of them, obviously. Like, I finished my Clan Castle, the Laboratory, and I believe the Spell Factory I did as well, because I wanted that new totem spell. That thing is broken, that totem spell is. Alright, let's get up to 16 million gold quick. And look at that. 2 million gold and elixir again. How many times is that? That's probably the 10th time we found a base with that kind of loot already. And we haven't even been streaming for that long. Hero upgrade really sucks. Yeah, the worst part about it is you want to upgrade your heroes because obviously you want them to be upgraded to do war attacks, but then while they're upgrading, you can't even participate in war. It's really frustrating. I kind of wish, personally, they would do just an instant upgrade time on heroes where you didn't actually have to wait days for them to upgrade. Just invest the loot. Even if they made it cost more, if it was an instant upgrade time, I think that would be beneficial for the game. You'd be more incentivized, obviously, then to upgrade. And no war means no wars, exactly. And then you get behind on your equipment grind because that's, as a free-to-play player, that's probably the hardest part of the game right now is the equipment grind because you can't upgrade all your equipment. So you basically have to focus on one attack strategy that uses one specific equipment and focus on that. Otherwise, you're just never going to have max equipments. And then, like, now I'm trying to upgrade my fireball, and I have plenty of ores, but then I have no starry ore, so I can't upgrade it until I grind that out, which takes, what, like a week to get enough? It can be really frustrating, that's for sure. I'm just going to let this one play out here for a second, trying to read something on my phone. But yeah, it's definitely a frustrating cycle you get caught in, upgrading your heroes. All right, we got 18 million. Actually, let's get up to over 16 million elixir, and then we can do 4 walls again. So this one we really don't have that much loot. We're just going to end right at 50%. If I can hit the button. Keep misclicking everything. So have you guys played much at Town Hall 18 yet, or are most of you guys lower Town Halls? Because for me, I can definitely tell that Town Hall 18 is going to be a little bit harder. The defense is really strong. Alright, we're just going to end this. There's a little bit of loot I could have waited out for, but I'm not that worried about it. Well, this is a bizarre base, to say the least. You think they'll ever let us use our heroes during upgrades? I don't know, to be honest. If they haven't by now, I don't know if they will. Considering they got rid of all the troop training time and all that stuff and haven't, let you use your heroes, I'm not sure. But I know that is one of the biggest complaints. Revenge Tower is very scary? Yeah, for sure. And I've only attacked against it in a couple friendly challenges, just messing around. And I used a Super Bowler attack yesterday I was messing around with. And it absolutely fried. I was gutting the base, and the Revenge Tower was on the back side. It just completely annihilated my entire army, I'm not joking. I thought I was coasting through for an easy triple, and I think I ended at like an 80%. That thing is nuts. You definitely have to plan your attack around it. Or at least have your Warden ability or something to protect through it. Here's another base over 2 million of each. 2.3 million of each. Granted, I am in the second highest league, but still. Especially right now with a lot of people having new content to upgrade. I don't know why there is so much loot sitting in these bases. Many pro players are doing 1-stars? Really? Wow. I actually haven't watched any pro wars, any high-level wars or anything like that. What's the meta they're using up there? Are they still using Root Riders, or are they abusing the new totem spells? I guess I'm really not sure what the meta is for pro players right now. Man, all that loot is directly in the center. That is so frustrating. I'm going to miss a lot of it. But I still got a ton. That's still fine. Alright, let's upgrade some more walls here. Let's start right here. We can do 2 with our gold. And 2 more with our elixir. And that gets us down to... how many walls do we have left here? 22 walls left. We're making really good progress. I think we've already done like 15 or something like that. Maybe 14. Not really sure. I can't remember exactly what we started at. Kind of want to take that monolith, but I'm just going to end. They won't let us use our heroes while upgrading. It was a question asked the community manager, and they said it's about monetization. Yeah, true. That's completely true. They probably make a lot of money off people buying books and hammers and stuff to do their heroes. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Definitely a money grab for them. How would you guys feel about having a whole separate loot or something like that to upgrade heroes with then? Maybe something like that would be interesting. Just do an instant upgrade time, but having a different currency maybe to upgrade heroes that's harder to earn. And then maybe they could still monetize that in a way, like selling you that specific loot. I don't know. Just an idea. But I think instant upgrade times would be cool on heroes. Especially from the start. I mean, it's so insane if you start late how many hero levels you'd have to go through. Like, imagine if you start now and you have 105 levels on your king and your queen. I mean, that is so overwhelming you wouldn't even know where to start. Or maybe at least cut the upgrade times way down. I don't know. But yeah, like you said, people are probably spending books and stuff like that constantly. Especially now when these updates come out, all the competitive players are probably just gemming all their heroes, buying all the different offers and stuff like that. So they probably make tons of money off of that. Which I understand, it is a business at the end of the day, but I wish they would do something a little bit different with the heroes, personally. This base has no loot. Apparently this guy didn't get the memo. I'm going to end as soon as this one gets to 50. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, I'm just going to end there. Totem Spell is broken. Have you used it? Yeah, I've used it a little bit. I was messing around yesterday. I used it a little bit with Hydra. And then I also was messing around with a Super Miner attack. Trying to find just different things to use. I like using off-meta attacks. It's just a personal thing. I just get bored using the same thing over and over again, you know what I mean? Like, I can't sit there and use Root Riders and stuff like that constantly. I just get so bored. But I know it's definitely good with Hydra for sure. And I actually did make it work a little bit with Super Miners, but obviously Super Miners are going to struggle at Town Hall 18. I think Supercell's going to nerf it. Yeah, they definitely will. But honestly, what I would do, I would just leave the spell as is, statistics-wise, and just maybe make it 2 housing space instead of 1, so you can't bring so many of them. I think that would be a good way to balance it, because it's definitely strong enough to be a 2 housing space spell, in my opinion. I think that's a good way to nerf it. Just make it 2 housing space instead of 1. Finally, we're running into a stretch of bases that don't have much loot. I wonder if my luck's running out. We're going to get back up to 16 million elixir, then we'll upgrade some more walls again. Yeah, here's another base with no loot. I think my luck is running out. Of course, now we're getting close to being done with this wall grind, and now it's going to start slowing down on me. Master Dragon Rider plus all totem spells is crushing? Yeah, I guess I haven't actually tried that. That is one I haven't tried. I know the Hydra I was using like 4 Dragon Riders, I think, and the rest dragons. And another thing I've noticed too, with the new totem spells, is it synergizes really well with the Flame Flinger. Because you can put a totem out in front of your Flame Flinger to tank expos and stuff like that and not have to worry about it. So I was actually messing around a little bit with that too. I think Flame Flingers might actually end up back in the meta. It was actually a really good change for them as well. Oh, there we go. 2.2 million of each. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually going to wait a second here. Where's my queen pointed? Because my giant arrow always shoots sideways. Of course, my underleveled fireball can't take out that monolith. And I'm going to miss a ton of loot here. Of course, it was all in the core. Did my king take out the town hall? Nope. That sucks. We missed out on a ton of loot that time. Another thing I've been messing around with too is Blizzard again. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Just trying to make different attack strategies. Gotta go. Alright, appreciate you for stopping by. You taught me some stuff too, some stuff I didn't know. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. And right on cue, we found another base with a ton of loot. I don't know what's going on here, but this is actually insane. Hopefully I can get that gold storage. No, I'm not going to be able to get that gold storage because it's my royal champion that's up there. But we can definitely get that elixir. My king should walk in and actually get that gold storage next to the monolith as well. And if my royal champion could take the monolith, that'd be cool too, because I still need to destroy a bunch of them for that challenge. And my king gets distracted. Oh well, I'm just going to end. Still got 1 million of each. Alright, we're going to do one more because we're barely over 16 million elixir. Don't want to run out. I'm just going to let that fire spitter go down here just for progress on the challenge, and then I'm going to end. Alright, perfect. Alright, now we'll upgrade some more walls here. We should be able to do 4 more. Do 2 with elixir. 2 more with gold. Where does that leave us now? 18 left. Making really good progress. I believe we had 36 or somewhere in that ballpark when we started. And we haven't even been streaming for that long, so that shows you how effective this method is. Granted, I have been finding a ton of loot, but even without that, it's still really strong. I didn't even realize the town hall was on the outside, so my log launcher is just shooting out to the outside of the base. Oh well, it doesn't even matter. This attack's all about being quick. $2 million elixir. There's not a lot of gold, but we'll take it. I accidentally dropped my queen in the same spot as my king. I'm fumbling. I just fireballed the outside of the base too. It doesn't even matter though. You're not even looking for that kind of stuff. You're just spamming all your abilities in and getting to 50 as quick as you can. Do I really want to wait for that elixir? Nah, I'm just going to end. Still got over 1 million. There we go. There's 2 million of each. That's what I'm talking about. And I accidentally sent my queen right behind my king again. I keep misclicking on this tablet. I don't know why. I'm so used to playing on a phone screen. You'd think it'd be the opposite. But for some reason, this really messes me up. Oh, all these storages are down at the bottom. I should have sent more troops down at the bottom. Oh well. Honestly, do I want to wait this out or do I just end at 50? Yeah, I'm just going to end at 50. I don't know if I'm going to get to them storages anyway. Isn't the tablet supposed to be more comfortable? Yeah, you'd think. I'm just so used to playing on a phone I think that's why. I don't know. It's just for me being used to it, I think. That's what I'm saying. You'd think it'd be the opposite, but for some reason this is really screwing me up. I just don't attack on here very often. I usually just record my videos on the tablet, and other than that, if I'm playing on my phone. Because usually I'm playing on break at work or something like that. This is a very rushed Town Hall 18. Wow. It's kind of an ugly base. Somehow missed my Royal Champion ability. Alright, where are these storages at? Am I going to be able to get them? Honestly, probably not. Just going to end. So what Town Hall are all you guys? You guys all Town Hall 18, or do we have some different Town Halls in here? So I was getting a lot of questions if this works at other Town Halls, and yeah, it for sure does. You can do this at any Town Hall level. That's what's so nice about it. There's a million of each. We'll take that. Town Hall 13? Town Hall 13, to be honest, is actually one of my favorite Town Halls to attack at. It's actually really fun. Hey, what's up, goat? But yeah, Town Hall 13 actually has a lot of attack strategies that are viable, a lot of different stuff you can use. I actually really enjoy playing at Town Hall 13. That's why I do make a lot of Town Hall 13 videos. Because once you get up here to Town Hall 18, obviously when you're attacking in ranked mode, I mean, the higher you get, the less attack strategies that are viable. Which is unfortunate, because if you want to compete, you got to use the meta attacks. But for me, I like using off-meta different things. So at those lower Town Halls like Town Hall 13, a lot of them attack strategies are actually viable. That's why it's so much fun. There we go, there's some good loot. All these walls are open on the outside too. This is actually perfect for this attack. Only supercharges left? Nice. Did you have a lot of books and stuff like that saved up for Town Hall 18 to come out? I unfortunately did not, because I took a big break during Town Hall 17 and I got behind, so I had to use them to catch back up. So what's your favorite army right now at Town Hall 13? Okay, now we're back on a roll of finding loot. This guy left some storages on the outside for me even, too. What a nice guy. That was a good one. Getting pretty close, actually, being able to do 4 more walls here. Alright, so he's got all his defenses at the bottom. Except for the Infernos and the Monolith. I'm just going to use all my Valkyries, actually, up here. With my Warden. Should be able to deal with most of that. And I'm actually going to take out some of this stuff here, just to make progress on those challenges. I just want those ricochet cannons, really, and the multi-archer towers. That's really all I'm going for. Alright, good enough. Take that. Mostly dragons? What version of dragons? Do you use like a Yeti Clone Bomb dragon attack? Do you use Zap dragons? There's a lot of different viable dragon attack strategies. Dragons are definitely really strong. They're still in the meta, even all the way up to Town Hall 18. I mean, you can use dragons at any Town Hall level. Dragons are too strong and easy to use at this Town Hall. Yeah, when I was doing war with all my lower Town Hall alternate accounts, I literally just had zap dragons on every account, where I would just Earthquake zap all the air defenses out and just spam in dragons, and it was pretty much guaranteed 3 stars. I just did it because I had a lot of war attacks to do, didn't want to have to plan anything, and it was a very quick, easy strategy where you really didn't even have to scout the base. It was pretty much just cookie cutter, just rinse and repeat, just to get all my war attacks in. Alright, I'm actually going to do one more here, and then we'll upgrade 4 more walls. Mass Dragon with RC Charge, yeah, that's actually what I used in ranked mode to get all the way up to where I'm at right now. Because I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about it, but I actually took a huge break, like 3 months long, during Town Hall 17, so I didn't attack for a long time and got demoted way down in leagues, and then that's when ranked got introduced. So I got placed in a pretty low league. I should be able to figure out which one I was in. I think I got placed in Dragon, I think Dragon 28 maybe. Maybe Dragon 29, something like that. So I've been having to do all these ranked modes to work my way back up. I'm back up to Electro 33 now. Should be Legend here soon. But yeah, that's what I was using, was a RC Charge with Mass Dragons. It was really strong. I said I was going to do one more on the upgrade walls, but I guess I'll do one more now and then upgrade walls. Yeah, I mean, look at all them decorations. Man, that is an eyesore. Should just be able to use some Valkyries up here on the Town Hall because it's not a defense anymore. And then we'll just spam the rest down here at the bottom. Maybe, if it would let me deploy my heroes, that'd be nice. Alright, spam all their abilities. I guess technically I don't even need to get to 50% because I got the Town Hall, but I want to get up to 50 to at least get a decent amount of the bonus. Alright, let's upgrade some more walls now. And we are making quick work of these walls. That leaves us now with 14 left. And I think we started with like 36. I don't even know how long we've been streaming, but it has not been very long. Shows you how good this is. We do have 1,000,000 elixir, but am I going to get it? No, I don't think so. All my troops just passed right past those 2 storages, so I wasn't going to waste the time. Just go get into a new attack. New equipment coming to King and RC? Really? Do you know what? What'd you hear? I'm honestly surprised they haven't nerfed the Electro boots more on the Royal Champion, because it is still so common in the meta. I know, I don't remember who was saying it, but I knew someone was saying that maybe they should nerf the Fox, because the reason the Electro boots are so overpowered is just paired with the Fox. But I don't necessarily think that's true, because it's really good with the Phoenix as well. I think it just does too much. Maybe just eliminate the self-healing completely, and maybe that would balance it a little bit better. But I'm not really sure what they would do. It doesn't seem like they've showed any intentions on touching it again, but it's hard to say. And we're kind of running into a dry spell here now. Haven't found good loot in a while. That's a little bit better, but just tried to deploy my troops and it started zooming because apparently my Valkyries weren't selected. That's always fun. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like the collectors are full, too. I'm going to let this one play out a little bit, see if I can get some of that gold. Alright, yeah, that's all I'm going to get. Got 2 million gold, though, and a million elixir. Let's go. 2.3 million gold again? That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. Go let this one play out for a minute here, too. At least get some of that gold. Not really sure where... Oh, it's all up here at the top, outside the walls. I'm not going to get it anyway. Oh, that sucks. I should have paid more attention. Oh, well. We still got a million, but we missed out on a million. Alright, this is trash. I'm just going to get to 50% real quick. I guess I don't even need 50% because I already got the town hall, but like I said, I want to get a decent amount of that bonus anyway. We're already back over 11 million gold and nearly 10 million elixir after just spending it all within the last couple minutes. The strategy's actually insane. You thought equipment hero are too weak? Yeah, for sure. Equipments are definitely what make the meta strategies right now. Dang it, on another dry spell. If I could have just kept finding the loot I was finding in the first 5-10 minutes of this stream, I would probably be done by now. It was actually insane. What is this? Looks like a soccer field. That's interesting. I think it is supposed to be a soccer field. Had a lot of loot too. I'm gonna let this play out a little bit. It should be pretty easy to reach everything too. I just wish I had something I could spend Dark Elixir on. I'm just gonna get to 70. Get my full bonus and get out of here. $2 million gold again, let's go. And he has a random fire spitter on the outside of the base. Gives me progress on that challenge. Appreciate it, buddy. A giant arrow just shot off the map and hit nothing. I guess I was aiming for the waterfall. Where is this gold at? Is it even worth waiting? Not really. 69. Didn't even do that on purpose. Hopping off? Alright, appreciate it. Appreciate you for stopping by. I'm getting pretty close to ending here anyway. I've made really good progress. I'm almost done, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it on stream. Might have to finish it off camera. Man, I hate this. This Town Hall 17 with all the Town Hall 16 walls. It is such an eyesore when the themes don't match like that. Alright, probably 2 more attacks and we might be able to upgrade 4 more walls again. Oh, nice. We got some decent loot this time. And my king didn't deploy, and then I deployed my warden on the wrong side. Oh, come on. My brain is turning to mush just repeatedly spamming these troops over and over again. But it is by far the most efficient way, as you guys can see. Alright, after this one we'll be able to upgrade some more walls. Alright, that should give us 4 more. Where's this? Okay, we only had 1 left there, and then we'll go over and start on this side here. Boom. Boom, and we'll do one down here. Boom. So we have 10 left. Almost down to single digits. And I've only just kind of done this here and there, like a few attacks at a time when I have a few minutes. I haven't actually sat down and grinded it for a long period of time. And I'm still almost done. If you wanted to sit down and spend a whole day doing this, you could definitely get this done in one day. But that would be an absolute grind, that's for sure. There's a lot of loot here, so I'm going to let this play out here for a minute. At least get that elixir storage here. And I think that's probably about all I'm going to get. I don't think I'll get the Town Hall. King's on in Phoenix. Oh, actually, I might be able to get it. Yeah, my queen's going to take it out nice. Dang it, I fat-fingered my warden again. I don't know why I keep doing that. But I guess it'll give us a stronger push from that right side. We should at least be able to get into the core and get most of the storages out on that side. I think, actually, that's probably... yeah, we're just going to end there. Over 1 million gold again. And my king didn't deploy again. What the hell? No way, $5 donation from BD Legend Clash of Clans. Appreciate it. I swear I've seen your YouTube channel before. No way, thanks for the $5. Yeah, I'm subscribed to your channel for sure. I swear I was just watching you last night. That's huge. Appreciate it, man. That's huge. Thanks for the $5. That's actually my first donation ever. Everyone make sure you go sub to his channel. He has awesome content. I can't remember what video I was watching last night. I think it was the minimum equipment levels one. Do you have a video like that? Does that sound familiar? I swear that's what I was watching last night. Because I'm actually working on upgrading my Fireball right now. Because I took like a 3-month break from Clash and I never had the Fireball upgraded. And of course it's in the meta in a lot of different strategies. So I think I was trying to figure out which level I needed to get my Fireball to. I swear that was you. Just gonna let this town hall go down and then I'm gonna end. Alright, sweet. I'm getting so close to being done with this wall grind. It sucks. I have 10 walls left right now. There we go. There's some good loot. And I didn't get to the core at all. I should have honestly just attacked that normal from one side, but my queens actually should be able to get this one storage at least. Yeah, I'm just going to call that good. Missed out on a lot, but we still got a ton. Oh, I remember this base. Oh, this gives me flashbacks. I used to see this base in Legend League. Well, not this exact base, but a pretty similar one, where there was just a massive layer of walls around the town hall, and they would run double invis towers. I used to see that in Legend League all the time. This base was so frustrating. It wasn't that exact base, but it was really, really similar. Man, that gave me flashbacks there for a second. It was so frustrating to attack that base without a blimp. Because one mistake, if you just mistimed something and triggered those invises, you could get a 1-star. Oh, that was the worst. I remember one time I was working on a perfect Legend Day too. I think I had 2 attacks left, and I ran into that base and I 1-starred. We actually have enough gold to do 2 more walls, but I'm going to wait until I can do 2 with my elixir as well. And that should take us down to 6. Fireball needs at least level 24, yeah. That's exactly what he said in his video as well. And I only have mine level 17 right now, unfortunately. And the worst part is, I have plenty of ores, but I have no starry ore. So I'm trying to save up starry ore right now to make that upgrade. I just took the break from Clash at the worst possible time because that's when they dropped a whole bunch of content. I took a break, like a multiple month, probably 4 or 5 month break when they first introduced equipments too. So when I finally came back, I was already at a huge deficit because I missed out on a month or 2 of ores to upgrade equipment. So I just started out way behind. And then I prioritized some other things and just never got around to the fireball for some reason. I actually didn't even unlock it right away. So I just kind of neglected it, unfortunately, because obviously I really need it now because it's so good in the meta. And I am way behind. So I just started upgrading it here recently, got it to 17. And yeah, like you said, I probably shouldn't use it until I get it to level 24, which sucks, but I'm going to need some starry ore before I do that. Maybe if I see a good pack in the store, something valuable, maybe I'll do that. I like finding these bases that are in Legend League because a lot of them pretty well maxed out. They hold a lot of loot. Although this guy, I don't know why he's not upgrading his walls. Why is he holding on to this much loot when he's got this many walls to upgrade still? Not sure, but I'll take it. It sucks seeing that 18,000 Dark Elixir go completely to waste because my storage is full, but it is what it is. Another Legend League player holding a lot of loot for me. I might actually go up until I can do 1 more wall of each, because then I would only have to go through 1 more time, and I'd be able to finish the last of my walls, I'm pretty sure, if I'm doing the math right. Oh, let's go. Where's all the loot at? All the storages are actually at the top on the outside. I really appreciate this guy. He's trying to make my life much easier. Just handing out his loot like that. And I actually didn't deploy anything up there. That was nice, smooth move on my part. I didn't drag my fingers out far enough, and I have nothing up there, even though that's where all the storages are at. What an idiot! So, don't be like me and leave all the storages sitting at the top when you knew they were there. Wow, what a genius move on my part. Oh well. So go. What are you? What is your go-to attack right now? Are you using the Royal Champion Charge Dragons, or what's your go-to? And this base had no loot. Oh, never mind. I'd already just taken it all. He must have had quite a bit in his collectors. Just didn't have any in his storages, really. Fireball Rocket Loon? Yeah. See, that's why I'm trying to upgrade my Fireball right now, because it's so strong. And then the Fireball Furnace attack as well. Those are attacks I want to try. I just need to get my Fireball up. In your opinion, what's the best way to go about getting Starry Ores? Obviously, wars are good, which I haven't been warring in a while, to be honest with you. That's probably part of the reason I'm so far behind right now, which sucks. I haven't been doing any wars, which I'm missing out on tons of ores that way. Okay, I need to be careful here not to max out my gold storage. Need to remember to spend some loot after this one. Just gonna let these storages go down here to the bottom, at the bottom to my king. Never mind, he gets distracted. That's another frustrating part about Town Hall 18 is your heroes are definitely going to get distracted all the time. And I missed. Somehow managed to go all the way to the core and skirt around almost every storage on the base. Actually impressive. It's the max here. Okay, yeah, I should be good to do one more without maxing out. Maybe. Just found a ton of loot. I don't think we'll max out our gold storage, but it might actually be close. Depends how much of it we get here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to these other storages anyway. Yeah, we're fizzling out. We're just going to end. That actually worked out pretty perfectly. Alright, let's spend this loot. Right, we were able to do 3 with gold. Be able to do 3 more here with elixir. What does that leave us with? 4 walls left to do, I think? Let's see. Yeah, we've got 4 walls left, so we're just about done. Once we get back to 16 million golden elixir, we'll be able to finish off our walls. And I got no Valkyries to deploy up here on the top left for some reason. Oh well. It's actually annoying because there was 2 storages up there too. When equipment event coming, I recommend you purchase event pass on some medals. Yeah, I should probably do that. That's a good idea. I need to start doing wars again too. I've just been really busy with life lately, so I kind of been, you know, just making some videos here and there. Really haven't actually been playing much on my free time. But I definitely need to get that fireball up because there's so many viable attack strategies I can use it for content as well. And I just don't have it. I'm pretty sure I have it at level 17 right now. So probably with, you know, free to play, probably would take a couple weeks. But like I said, if there's a good value pack or something like that, I might end up buying that. We're actually starting to find some decent loot again. We went on quite the dry spell there, but looking pretty good now. Get that 1 gold storage there, and then I'll back out. Starting to get a real imbalance, though. Starting to find way more gold than elixir for some reason. Here again, over 2 million gold. Alright, where are these storages at? Is it even worth letting this play out? There's one down here. A queen could potentially get it. I'll let this clone just shoot it a couple times. Should get quite a bit of it. I'd actually take out the whole thing. Damn near. Oh, we're shooting an elixir storage. Alright, perfect. 1.7 million gold. We've got 4 walls left. And of course this base has no loot. We'll just grab the bonus real quick. Maybe if it'll select my earthquakes. Two bases in a row that basically have no loot. It sucks. Getting so close, and now we're not finding any loot, of course. There we go, that's a little better. Don't use gems for story ore, that's too expensive. Yeah, it's absurdly expensive. Isn't it like 250 gems for like 15 starry ore? It might even be 5, I don't even remember. It's something crazy though. There we go. There's some loot. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna at least let that town hall go down. My queen's shooting a storage at the bottom too. One of my clones is actually shooting another storage. And my Valkyrie's got another one. Hell yeah. We actually got a lot more of that than I expected. Got the full 70% too. Yeah, what is it? I'm pretty sure it's something absurd. Yeah, 275 gems for 15 starry ore? Give me a break. Holy crap. We're actually getting so close to being done with these walls. I can't wait for these walls to be done. Problem is, I have like 5 more accounts that I could start grinding on if I really wanted to. All of them are lower town halls, though. No other town hall 18s. Alright, we have enough gold. Now we just need to get up there with our elixir. I really hope they don't nerf this method. I really want this method to stay. It makes farming so much nicer. So did you finish all your walls too already, Goat? Your new level 19 walls, did you finish all those already? And if so, did you use this method as well, or what did you do? Where's that elixir at? Can I even get it? It's inside. I don't think I will. You kind of want to take down that monolith, though, for that challenge. Might as well let the town hall drop, too, if my warden will hit it. Perfect. Alright, just a couple more attacks here, and we should be done. I didn't think I was going to finish this on stream, but we did like 36 walls in this short time we've been streaming. It's actually insane how quick this method is. I was going to let that ricochet cannon go down for the challenge, but the log launcher died. Alright. Should be 2 more attacks. We are done with walls. Yeah, we need 300,000 more elixir. Not even. Like 240,000. And look at this loot. Wow, that's a little bit overkill. Oh, Max, nice. Did you use this strategy, or did you do something different? So we definitely have more than enough now to finish off these walls. Just gonna end. Alright, here's the end of the grind. 2 more to go, I believe, unless I counted wrong somehow. Alright. I think that's all our walls done. I can't believe we got that done. I don't know for sure because I don't have enough to upgrade another one just to double check, but I'm pretty sure that was all of them. Let me look in here. We'll just edit this. Remove all. Yeah, 125 level 19 walls. But we're still going to have 200 more to go when they make them upgradable. So that's going to be fun, but it only took me, what, like 4 or 5 days or something to do this, I think, and I really wasn't even grinding. I was just kind of doing it off and on. So really, it's fast. To use the same strategy, yeah, it's actually insane. Really good strategy. So I think we did 36 walls in this stream. How long have we been streaming for? I guess I don't even know. Maybe like an hour? Definitely hasn't been that long. And we finished 36 walls. Definitely an insane strategy. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you go use this. I'm going to end the stream there. Appreciate you guys for stopping by.